Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I would like to introduce you to my latest little journal. You can see I've got tabs all the way through. It is such a chunky monkey, this one. It's got 5 signatures and I don't want to go through it page by page, so I've just chosen some of the highlights that I'll show you. Now this is a lovely little image that Scrimping Mummy sent to me long time ago. And I've been sort of hoarding it, and I thought it's about time I used it, and this was the perfect size. She's a beautiful Victorian lassie, absolutely stunning. Now I've used a lot of the paper lace all the way through this, and I'll show you a little scrap. And that's my paper lace using the Punch by Tonic, and I'll show you that as well so that you can see what it looks like. It folds down and puts away very nicely. It cuts very cleanly, and it is just really a pleasure to use. For aging hands, ones with arthritis, that is just perfect. So let's get rid of these little bits over here that just sort of came over voluntarily on their own. Okay, now underneath, I'm calling her Magnolia. I've got a thing about M's at the moment. So I've got a little doily with some of the flowers that get cut out from the punch. You're left with tiny wee flowers like this, and I thought it's such a shame to throw them out. So I have got a little collection of them that I can use on all sorts of projects. Lovely bright colours, some muted ones, and pick them up with your quick stick, a little piece of glue tack on the end of a cotton bud or whatever, and they just work so very well. And with these I've put a little diamante in the centre of them to give it a little bit of bling. Alright, so let's get cracking. The spine, I've also put some of the little flowers on there. I think I might need to go over that with some water glue or something just to hold them all down, because a couple of the little petals are lifting. But this little piece here was sent to me by Crafty Arena many moons ago. And I have, once again, been hoarding it, but I'm opening my hoard vault and I'm using things that are in there because I just have to. I cannot hold on to them for many more years. It is just silly. This is just the dangle I made. Let me pop that down there. Out of a pair of broken earrings, and I've just put the little dangly pieces onto a parrot beak claw, and they hang very nicely from the side. So let's get into it. There is a pocket on the inside front, and I've got nothing in there at the moment. It's unusual. I normally put something in pockets, but there's that one. I've got little sayings all the way through it, and as you can see, I've got beautiful coloured lace. So flipping over, just passing time very quickly with this one. Trying not to fall off the box here. So there's a little fold of paper in there that can be used for journaling. Lots of bright paper all the way through. That's where that one came out of. A belly band with a notepad. Notepad up, and you've got lined paper stapled in there that can be used. I went through my scrapbooking pages and Daphne's diary and chose the brightest colours I could find. And I just love the effect along the spine. You can see all the, or not the spine, the edge, you can see all the pretty colours. So just flicking quickly through these until we get to another focal point. This is slippery. And I found this beautiful page of shoes. It's a 12 by 12. I don't remember who's it's by or who it's by, but I thought that would make a lovely journaling spot in there as well. I've taken bits and pieces out of the Daphne's diary books that I've got and put them in here as well as the paper. I've got another little belly band in here with a tiny little journal. Somebody had a look at this the other day and said, oh, it's an absolute replica of the big one. So I put music bits in there and lined paper, so it can actually be used. I thought it was very cute. Come on, go back in there, that's it. I've stitched a lot of the embellishments as well, just to give it a nice extra bit of finish. I think they look rather smart. Here I have an envelope. Now, I'm not sure if I put something into this envelope or if I've left it empty. I've left it empty for now, so that can be used for some more journaling. Lots of journaling pages here without adornment. The music book I used was a vintage cornet and trumpet instruction book, a student book. More journaling spots in there, lots more journaling spots there. Pretty sunflower page. Turning over here to another little tuck spot. That came out of a magazine as well. So there's lots of things that can go into there. You can put tags into it, you can put little journaling cards, you can put whatever you want in those things. I had a little piece of the stitching left over, so I used that as a tab. And this one, I made a ticket using some of the leftover stitch paper I had and a couple of other little bits and pieces of the banner and whatever. So I made that ticket to put in that pocket. Use some lovely embossed paper. I don't know if you can see the gold tones on that, but there's gold. Where you see the darker pieces, that's all gold. It's beautiful. Okay, and here we have a side pocket. And this is another little booklet that I've just made up very quickly. Some lined pages. They weren't quite big enough to do the fold bit, so I just stapled them along one side. Envelope in a side pocket. Now I know this has something in it. It's got just a little card with stitching around the edges just to give it an extra finish. And that I've had in my stash for more years than I care to share with you. I went through a phase of making lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of everything. And I've now got lots and lots and lots and lots of everything to use. So it's about time I did what I had to do. And this is another empty pocket. So I've got a couple of pockets that I've got to put things into. But I do hope you like this little journal. I've absolutely loved doing these small ones. This was actually a chip packet. I think I took a photograph of it. If I have, you'll see it in the thumbnail anyway. It'll be a before and after. I better turn her around. So I do hope you've liked seeing Magnolia, this little cheese snack box. It was only this big, it was only little. So that's another one of my small journals. Thank you so very, very much to my newest subscribers for coming along to my channel and joining in. I really appreciate having you here, and I appreciate having all my long-standing subscribers on side as well. It is always lovely to see familiar names popping up in the comments section, but it's also lovely to see some new ones as well. So if you're new to my channel, you will learn that I love to read comments. I tell you every video, leave me a comment, leave me a comment. I'm not begging, I just love to read comments about your enjoyment of my product. And if you don't like it, I guess you don't comment. Okay, folks, on that silly note of mine, I will love and leave you. Take care, have a blessed day. Catch you on the next side. Bye-bye for now.